Hello, my dear student. With you, Mr. Mohamed Amer. Today, inshallah, our lesson is grammar. And the title of our lesson today is adverbs. Give me two eyes, 2 ears. Today, we are gonna to learn about what? Adverbs. Yes. Today, we are gonna to learn about adverbs. What? Adverbs. Yeah. Adverbs, my dear student, are part of speech. As we know, it's very important to any learner in English to know that the parts of speech are verb, adverb, adjective, noun, pronoun, and preposition. So, attention, we have today very important part of speech. It's called adverb. What is an adverb? This is our objective today, to know what does it mean adverb. My dear students, an adverb tells you more about a verb, doing word or action part of the sentence. So, attention, an adverb tells you more about a verb. A verb means doing word or the action part of the sentence. It tells you where, why, or how much something happened or is done. Again, an adverb tells you more about a verb, doing word. Adverb tells you more about a verb, doing word or action word in the sentence. Adverb tells you where, why, or how much something happens or is done. Many adverbs are made by adding ly into the end of an adjective. Again, many adverbs are made by adding ly onto the end of an adjective. Example, the adjective kind. We can make it adverb, like this example. The boy kindly carried the old lady's bags. The boy kindly carried the old lady's bags. Where is the adverb? Yes, kindly. We add ly to the end of the adjective kind to make it adverb. Another example. Strange. Strange is adjective. Yes, adjective as a part of speech. Can we change strange into adverb? Yes. Let's see how. It was strangely quiet in the village. It was strangely quiet in the village. Can you make a sentence using these adverbs? Okay, let's see. Sadly. Yes, it's adverb how because it ends with ly. Another example. Safely. Yes, adverb how. It ends with ly. Happily. It's adverb how. It tells how the verb happens. Happily. Slowly. Yes, another adverb. It's adverb how because it tells you how the action happens. Adverbs can also tell you when something happens. Adverbs can also tell you when something happens. And we call this kind of adverbs tells when. Like what? Let's see. Our friends arrived yesterday. Our friends arrived yesterday. Yes, yesterday is adverb when. Yesterday is adverb when because it tells us when our friends arrived yesterday. So if we ask a question, when did your friends arrive? The answer will be yesterday. So yesterday is adverb tells when. Another example for adverbs of when. The holidays will soon be over. The holidays will soon be over. We can ask a question. When will the holidays be over? Yes, soon. So soon is the answer, and it's adverb of when. Okay, my dear student? Okay, let's go to another. Can you make a sentence using these adverbs? Yes, it's adverbs till when, like late, late, today, today, after, after, now, now. These are adverbs tells you the time or when. So we call this kind of adverbs of when. Okay, my dear student? After that, we will move to another kind of adverbs. We call it adverbs of frequency. Okay, adverbs of frequency. What does mean adverbs of frequency? Let's see, my dear student. Study habits. I got an F again. I got an F again. This boy is talking to his friend, saying, I got an F again. And he tells him, I got an A plus. And the second, or the second friend answer him, you got an A plus again? How do you do it? Well, I always do my homework and I often ask the teacher for help. Well, I'm usually late for class and I never do my homework. Maybe I need to try your study habits. Okay, let's see. Adverbs of frequency say how often something happens. Adverbs of frequency say how often something happens. You see this line from 0% to 100%. If the verb happens 100%, it means always. Yes, it means always. Like this example, he always studies. He always studies. If the verb happens but not 100%, but happens more, we say usually. This adverb is usually. Means more but not 100%, like always. He usually studies. Means 80% or 85%, like that. The third adverb of frequency is often. Often means more but not as always or not as usually. Less than always and usually, but more than 50%. Between 50% and 100%. Now, the fourth adverb of frequency is sometimes. Sometimes. Example, he sometimes studies. He sometimes studies. This means this person studies 50%. 50%. Another adverb of frequency, rarely. Rarely means this person studies but few times, very few times. So we say rarely, little, not much. He rarely studies. Now, the last adverb of frequency, never. Never means 0%. It means negative. He doesn't study at all. He doesn't study at all. It equals to he never studies. He never studies means he doesn't study at all. Okay, my dear student, adverbs of frequency come after the verb be. Sometimes the adverbs of frequency come after the verb be. You know verb to be and is are in present and was were in the past. Example, she is sometimes late. Yes, the adverb sometimes, we agree that sometimes means 50%. It comes after is, and is part of verb to be. Another example for the adverbs of frequency that comes after verb to be: these students are never bored. The students are never bored. Yes, never is a verb of frequency and it comes after the verb are from verb to be. Okay, my dear student, now adverbs of frequency usually come before other verbs. Before other verbs. Let's see. She often checks her answers. She often checks her answers. Where's the adverb of frequency? Yes, often. Yes, it comes before the verb. Yes, the verb checks. The verb checks, the adverb comes before it. Another example, he usually pays attention in class. He usually pays attention in class. Yes, the adverb of frequency, usually. We agree that usually means more times, but not always. He usually pays attention in class. Yes, it comes before the verb pays. Usually and sometimes can also come at the beginning or end of a sentence. Yeah, example, let's see. The dog eats his homework sometimes. Yeah, he's naughty dog. The dog eats his homework sometimes. The adverb frequency is sometimes, yes. So it comes at the end of the sentence, as this example, or may become at the beginning of the sentence, like this example. Sometimes the dog eats his homework. Yes, and sometimes usually may become between the subject and the verb, like this example. The dog sometimes eats his homework. Example for study at my computer. We can say, I sometimes study at my computer, and this means 50%. Excellent. We can say, I always study in front of TV. I usually ask the teacher for help. I am often early to class. Review my grammar notes. I always review my grammar notes. I rarely make flashcards. I am never attentive in class. Okay, my dear student, use ever in yes, no questions. Ever means at any time. Use ever in yes, no questions. Ever means at any time. Are the tests ever easy? Are the tests ever easy? Means anytime comes easy. The test comes easy. Does he ever get an A? Does he ever get an A? Means anytime. Do not use ever in affirmative statements. Attention, please. Don't use ever in affirmative statements. Do you ever come on time? Do you ever come in time? Yes, I ever come on time? No, this is false. Yes, mistake. We can't use ever in affirmative statements. So, look, yes. The correct answer for this question is I always come on time. I always come on time. I never come late. I never come late. Okay, my dear student, use how often to ask about frequency. All the adverbs of frequency, when we ask about them, we use this question word. How often? How often means how many times. How often means how many times. Always, usually, never, sometimes, often, rarely, and so on. How often do you study with a partner? How often do you study with a partner? I rarely study with a partner. Example, how often do you fall asleep studying? How often are you fall asleep studying? Yes, how often do you fall asleep studying? How often are you tired? Thank you very much for your watching, and goodbye in another lesson, my dear student.